Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for them to be
Ain't
gone.
nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at LSU.
The look on Angel Reese's face when she sees empty seats at her homecoming game at LSU will be priceless. Right now, $29 tickets for her Chicago Sky versus Brazil exhibition game remain unsold, while Caitlin Clark's identical matchup is commanding thousands on the resale market. Picture this. Clark and the Indiana Fever return to a packed arena in Iowa, with fans shelling out premium prices, while Reese faces rows of empty seats, despite bargain bin pricing. We've got all the screenshots, sales numbers, and receipts surrounding this embarrassing ticket situation that has Angel absolutely furious.
Give it up for the Fever. We're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! We're coming to town. You better save up, because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do.
Can you believe what just happened in Iowa? This isn't just another basketball game announcement, it's a full-blown phenomenon that has the sports world buzzing. The Indiana Fever pulled off a masterstroke by scheduling a preseason homecoming exhibition for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the very place where she became a college basketball legend. But nobody, not even the most optimistic WNBA executives, could have predicted what happened next.
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature made you even more. The words "sold out" are plastered on the doors at Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on the Brazil women's team in a preseason game.
37 minutes. That's all it took for every one of the 14,000 available tickets to be claimed by season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is making sure these tickets land in the hands of real fans, and the state legislature may even step in to do more. The words "sold out" are now plastered across the doors of Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website, as fans scrambled for a chance to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on the Brazil women's team in a preseason showdown. When tickets went on sale, something unprecedented unfolded before our eyes. The entire 15,000-seat arena sold out in just 36 minutes. That's not a typo. 36 minutes to completely fill a preseason exhibition game. The craziest part? The general public never even got a shot at buying tickets. The pre-sale, exclusive to Iowa season ticket holders and donors, opened at 9 a.m., and by 9:36 a.m., the Iowa women's basketball team had already announced a complete sellout.
They were all gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. That game is on May 4th.
Think about that for a second. This wasn't even an official WNBA regular season game. It was a preseason exhibition against Brazil's national team. Yet the demand was so overwhelming that fans literally crashed websites in their frantic attempts to secure tickets. Server errors, timeout messages, and payment processing failures couldn't stop the Clark faithful from snagging every available seat in record time.
It's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like obviously you couldn't get onto that website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
But the real eye-opener came right after the sellout announcement. Within hours, yes hours, the secondary market exploded in a way rarely seen for women's basketball. Tickets started popping up on StubHub, Vivid Seats, SeatGeek, and other resale platforms at jaw-dropping prices.
Have you seen what the highest one is?
I haven't.
That's like 45 grand.
What?
Front row seats.
Is that it? You get something. You get a souvenir or something, right?
Signed jersey, like we
You knew it was a hot ticket.
Yeah, you
Wow.
knew it would be right.
The numbers tell a story that's almost hard to believe. Even the cheapest resale tickets, the nosebleeds, the seats behind pillars, the ones where you'd need binoculars just to see the court, started around $559. Let that sink in. The worst seats in the house were going for more than $500. And from there, prices skyrocketed. Decent lower bowl seats quickly climbed into the thousands. For the die-hard Caitlin Clark superfans chasing a courtside experience, the numbers reached astronomical heights. Some premium courtside seats hit $5,174 per ticket. That's more than what you'd pay for many NBA playoff games. We're talking nearly $6,000 to watch a preseason exhibition game. If that doesn't perfectly illustrate the Caitlin Clark effect, I don't know what does.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
What we're witnessing is nothing short of an economic transformation in women's basketball. These aren't just impressive numbers for the WNBA, they're impressive for any sports league. Fans aren't just eager to watch Caitlin Clark play. They're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unthinkable for women's basketball just a few years ago. The business impact is undeniable. Clark isn't just filling arenas, she's fueling a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just attracting casual fans, she's building a dedicated fan base willing to spend serious money for the privilege of seeing her play in person. And remember, this isn't even a sanctioned WNBA matchup. It's a preseason exhibition.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa Women's Basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
The frenzy surrounding Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa stands in stark contrast to another homecoming happening that same week. Did you know the Chicago Sky scheduled the exact same opponent for Angel Reese's return to LSU? The difference? Ticket prices. The gap between these two games isn't just a number. It might be the most brutal reality check in women's basketball history.
Well, hell. So, what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing.
While the Fever's exhibition game sparked a secondary market frenzy, the Chicago Sky expected similar magic when they announced their preseason matchup against Brazil in Louisiana. But instead of websites crashing and fans scrambling for seats, they got crickets. Absolute silence, the kind that makes you look around the room waiting for someone to say something.
Yeah, the reason why we watch women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Let's talk about these ticket prices for a second. Right now, you can grab a seat for Angel Reese's homecoming game for just $29, including taxes and fees. You could literally take your entire family to see her play for less than what some people spend on dinner. Meanwhile, across the basketball universe, the cheapest resale ticket for Clark's Iowa return? Roughly 17 times that amount.
I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness.
But here's where it gets really embarrassing. Those $29 tickets, they're still available days after going on sale. Seats remain unsold throughout LSU's 13,000-seat arena. No mad rush, no sellout announcements, just plenty of empty seats, waiting for fans who apparently aren't that interested in coming.
On vivid seats, There are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make. Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
The situation gets even stranger when you look at the secondary market. While most tickets are floating in the $30 to $60 range, a few suspiciously high-priced listings have popped up, some showing tickets at an absurd $88,000. These outliers stick out like a sore thumb in a sea of affordable seats still available directly through the box office. It's almost as if someone's trying to create the illusion of demand where none actually exists. Maybe Angel Reese is scalping her own tickets?
Somebody has went on these sites and listed some random $8,000 tickets, but you see this. This is just littered with tickets under $100 to watch Angel Reese play the very same team. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think those $8,000 tickets. This is LSU. Did Shaq do this? Did Shaq, Big Daddy Shaq, buy these tickets and list them for $8,000?
Premium seating tells an even more painful story. Want to sit in a great section near the court for Reese's game? Those tickets are going for just over $100. Meanwhile, similar seats for Clark's game? They shot into the thousands within hours. Basketball fans haven't missed this stark contrast. Social media is flooded with side-by-side comparisons of the two ticket situations. Screenshots of empty seat maps for the LSU game sitting next to sold-out sections for Iowa. The result? A wave of comments and memes that must be absolutely mortifying for Reese and the Chicago Sky organization.
Two sections down, $29 for tickets. They got tickets way down here, next to the court for $120. So clearly somebody's trying to publicly save Angel Reese's ass.
The market response is particularly devastating given Angel Reese's very public claims about her own star power. Remember when she boldly declared, "People watch women's basketball for me too?" Well, the ticket sales are telling a very different story. It's one thing to hype up your own popularity on social media, but the market has spoken with brutal clarity about who actually drives ticket sales in women's basketball.